What's up, everybody? As you know, my name is Free, and I kind of juggled around with a few ideas today as far as what to do for a topic, but I think I'm going to talk about, I guess, my dating status right now. Um, I've been through a lot of shit, in my life with relationships and people. I'm not gonna badmouth any of my exes because there was obviously something that I saw in all of them that drew me to be committed to them. But we didn't work obviously because I'm currently single. But I did feel some kind of way about the things that were done to me and the things I had to endure with them. But that's neither here nor there. That's in the past. But my current situation, I'm saying these things because I've been single for a while now, and I'm cool with it. I'm saying? It's really stress free. I kind of control, you know, if I come, I go. I don't have to answer to nobody, and I like that. And being that I've been modeling real heavy for the whole year, it's really taken away from me dating at all because there's just no time to sit down and build something with anybody. And if this is something that I continue to do on a serious level and things keep getting better for me in this industry, I know it's going to be really hard to find somebody that's genuine to me. I feel like if I keep going at the rate that I'm going in the modeling industry and things do get better for me, that I will probably end up being with somebody that I already know because I need to know that whoever I'm with is with me because of who I am, not what I have. Um, I begin a lot of attention from strangers, enemies, people that didn't like me that now all of a sudden think I'm just extraordinary, wonderful person because I've been modeling. And it's, word of mouth is the best advertisement. It's the best marketing plan because people talk, especially women. So it gets around that I'm doing my thing and I'm trying to advance in that, industry, and people just, people like you for the wrong reasons. They're attracted to you, or drawn to you because they see money, they see dollar signs. And don't get me wrong, I do my thing. I've dated, but I have not been serious with anybody for a while. There was a female that I was dating recently, but I don't know. I don't think it's gonna evolve into anything further for reasons that I really don't care to explain to the world. But I think she's a great person. We're the same age. We just have differences, and we're going in different directions. But there are quite a few people in my life that were friends with me first, and then we grew into being intimate and lovers, and then a relationship. And there is, definitely a price to pay when you cross that line with somebody that you have a wonderful friendship with, and then sleeping with them or being intimate with them or having an emotional attachment to them. It's something that you really can never return from. I have went down that road a few times, and I cannot say that me and those people have been able to regain the friendship that we had prior to being intimate or in a relationship with each other, because the damage that's done as lovers is just irreversible. Like, your friends, I think you can become friends afterwards, but I think that you don't look at each other the same. There's that bit of resentment, or whatever the case may be. But I don't know. The My current situation is kind of like that. There's two females that really, I don't want to say have my attention, but that I'm kind of interested in. One of them has been a friend for a very long time, and the other one, she has a girlfriend. So I've already laid the lines with that one, and I'm not a homewrecker. I will not fuck somebody that has a girlfriend. I don't give a fuck if I like the girl or not. Like, it's just called having morals, so that's a no go. If she gets single and she, in the future I'm single, like, I would definitely try and see where we can go potentially. But me and the one that's a friend, we've been a friend for a long time, and you know, there's definitely an attraction there mentally and physically, but we just have this push pull kind of relationship because we when we're around each other it's like this indefinite attraction, but we both feel like the safe thing to do would be to remain friends. Now, I know her as a person, she knows me as a person, and I know that after things become intimate and after things become emotional and there's that whole, commitment between each other, that things change with people. And I think our biggest fear is that we will attempt to have a relationship together, and if things don't work, we will lose a wonderful friendship. So we're stuck with this attraction but trying to stay away from each other because we're trying to maintain a friendship, but we can't even maintain that friendship because when we're around each other there's just a chemistry, and it's hard. It's hard to really try to be adults and try to maintain a wonderful friendship and try to ignore being attracted to each other or being interested in each other on that level. And I don't know. I just everything is a catch 22. It's like if we did try to have a relationship, I don't know. Like I think the world would be really surprised because we're really private about the way we feel about each other. And if we're in public, you would never know that we felt that way. We have a lot of mutual friends, and we keep it to ourselves because we just, women talk too much, and we don't want to start up this storm of talk, and then everybody else has a 2 cents to say about what we should do. I think we just want to make that decision on our own. Um, I'm really, when I was younger, let me see how much time we got. Okay. When I was younger, I really used to be easy to it was easy to get my attention. It was easy to woo me and make me feel special. But now that I'm an older woman and I know what I want and I know the things that I will and will not deal with and my value, it is very hard to even get my attention. I don't like looks are not shit to me. Like don't get me wrong, if you look it up, I'm gonna look. I'm not gonna stare because looks 9 out of 10 a person who is attractive has a fucked up attitude. Their ego is way beyond the personality. Like they overstand themselves. They think they the shit. And honey, you could look how you want to look, but in 20, 30 years, that shit ain't gonna matter. And you're gonna end up being with somebody. You need to find somebody who likes you for what's inside. You could get in a car wreck, you could be in a fire, and all that look shit will be down the drain. And then you then live the majority of your life, you know, with a stick up your ass. And now you got one leg and your skin is burnt. I'm just saying, like, don't take that shit for granted. Be humble yourself. But anyway, um, I feel safe single. I really do. And my friends, I've had a couple of people tell me this week, all separately, and it was weird because they were just like, for everybody that likes you, you push them away. Like the people that are even good for you, you push them away. You have up this wall. You always have these excuses as for why it's not going to work or it wouldn't work, or and they're right. Like I do push everybody away, but that's my defense mechanism because I'm so tired of people not appreciating me, and I give way too much emotionally to friends and family and lovers, and I've never not once gotten that back in my whole life ever. People are real funny, friends are real part-time, relationships are real fake. You really, especially the lesbian community, you really have to have a certain type of skin to survive as a couple because you have so many snakes. You have so many bitches that are, oh, that's just my friend, but they'll be fucking on the low. And I mean, you really have to be committed to each other to have a successful relationship in the lesbian community. It's almost like as a couple, you cannot associate with the nightlife or your shit will go downhill because it's just messy as fuck. But I don't know. I'm just vetting. I don't really need advice or anything. I really am good at making my own decisions. But You know, just to let the world know that there are some people who have morals out there and that really think about decisions before they make them. And you know, all these lesbians out here jumping into relationships just because they feel good and it's for the moment and it's convenient. Like, that's bullshit. Don't do something because it's convenient. Don't do something because it feels good or because you had sex 4 days in a row and you don't want to be alone. Like, wake the fuck up and start making more mature decisions. I don't know. But I just wanted to vent and get that out the way, I guess, because I don't really. I guess this is kind of my diary. I don't really talk to anybody because this is a way that I can vent without having to worry about somebody judging me to my face or giving their 2 cents to my face. Like, I could just talk, let it out, and keep it moving. But I'm gonna come back here in a few minutes. I'm gonna check this out and come back in a few minutes and talk about another issue that I've been wanting to touch on since I've moved back to the A with all these fake ass motherfuckers that's walking around here on some high ass horse. But I hope you guys enjoy my videos. Your feedback's important, so whether it's good or bad, feel free to comment. You can follow me on Twitter at only the number one and free. Again, that's only the number one and free. The same for Facebook. And I'm always open to suggestions to talk about anything. I have a huge opinion database, and everything I say makes sense. So if you need some advice, if you want an opinion, an honest opinion, a non-biased opinion, holler at me, and I will give you the best that I can give. Oh, if y'all haven't got up on Wale CD, you need to. Is it Wale? Is that his name? Somebody was talking about Whale, but Wale, his CD is off the chain. He is a very awesome artist, and you can't find that too much anymore. So anyway, I'm out of here. I'm gonna check this out. Deuces.